Welcome. Oh shit, I'm already tearing stuff up. Well, welcome to an episode of Beer and Booze with B-Rad. I'm your host, B-Rad, and it has been a little while since I've made a beer review. I actually broke my phone, and that's how I do most of these. Beer reviews. Gosh dang, I'm sorry. And I'm getting some hella bad. It's supposed to be a better phone with better camera, but so welcome to my beer review. Something near and dear to my. Let's start this off right. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. If you're gonna drive, don't drink. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. If you're gonna drive, don't drink. Something near and dear to my heart. 22 veterans died dated PTSD, suicide. So if you happen to know a veteran or anyone suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression, reach out to that individual. Sometimes lending an ear, listening to them, showing that individual you care could possibly save their life. So we don't need to lose anyone to that horrible disease. All right. My first beer review in a while, so I'm a little rusty, but I do remember I did like to critique the can and the artwork. So we got right here, we got South of 11, Hoof-Hearted Brewing Company, double IPA, 10.2% alcohol by volume. Let's see. I don't know when it was made. They are brewed and canned by Hoof-Hearted Brewing Company, South Haven, distributed by 11%. All right, so, I don't know. I guess I'm changing my grading system a little something. I guess I picked up from Louisiana Beer Review. Kind of go off of a 100-point system instead of like a 5-point system. But on my own tap app, whenever I rate a beer, it's like 1 through 5. So that's kind of how I was doing it before. But we go off through like a grade school type, 1 through 100, 70% being like a C, borderline D. I'm going to give the artwork. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just, it's a vinyl wrap on here on just a plain can. It's it looks like a kindergartner or someone drew that on there. I don't know. I think artistically it could have been a little bit better, a little bit more creative. I do like the South of 11, since it's 10.2 ABV, alcohol by volume. It doesn't tell me the bitterness units or any of that on there, but as a double IPA, it's going to be pretty bitter, or should be. Because, the hops give that bitter taste. So I guess I'd give the label, man. Honestly, I'd give the label like a 30, 32. They get one of these, an F. I don't know. It looked like it was an afterthought. So hopefully their beer tastes better than their. Actually, you know what? Evil Twin, one of my favorite breweries, or favorite tasting breweries. They make a lot of great IPAs, porters, stouts, and stuff. They're great. Okay, and they have horrible artwork. But they just don't give a fuck. But their beer's absolutely fantastic. So hopefully this double IPA is absolutely fantastic. All right. Oh, right out of the gate. I'm smelling it. I'm smelling the hops from down here. So let's see how she pours. Happy St. Patrick's Day for all you Irish people. Maybe Irish once a year. Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention and I over foamed it. All right. You got a tremendous head on this thing. The bubbles and stuff really aren't dissipating a whole lot. They're small to medium sized. It's not dissipating a whole lot, but as you can see, it's pretty cloudy. It's got that, really, it's got some major cloudiness, which for an IPA, I wouldn't expect any less. Along with that hoppiness, or I like to call it like a grassy smell. Um, of course, you got you got a citrus type flavor going on there. Probably maybe a little floral. Believe it or not, I'm going to say like it's kind of like got a grape smell to it. Believe it or not. Anyhow, it's pretty it's a pretty decent smelling what do you call it, hop. So let's go ahead and give it a taste, see what and the head's holding, so good carbonation. It is a little tricky. You don't really get anything at first. Once you get it down, and then that hop, that piney taste is what I like to call it. A lot of citrus in the back end also with that hop, probably because they're using maybe a citra hop in there, like a lot of double IPAs do. It actually really initially was really smooth, kind of light, and I was like, yeah, for a double IPA, man, this is not looking good. All right, but then, bam, second half, man. Once it got down, it sat in my mouth a little bit. Whew. I mean, if you like a hoppy beer, man, this is it. I love IPAs, stuff like that. So this is very, very flavorful, and it went down really smooth. Yeah, initially you get like a grapey type citrus flavor, maybe grapefruit flavor, and then once it goes down, a few seconds later you get that hop. That hop just explodes in your mouth. Really good flavor. I will say, this is a pretty freaking decent double IPA. You probably ought to be careful drinking this because it's 10.2 IBV. So one of these cans probably give you a decent sized buzz if you drink it fast enough. Not if you're, so be responsible. I haven't done this for a while, but this is part of the episode. Oh, let's go ahead and grade this thing on the new grading system. Since I've been watching a Louisiana beer review, and I'm sorry I'm not putting the IBUs and stuff in there. I didn't get a lot of information off their website. It was pretty, they just mumbled on about sometimes stupid shit. I love when breweries are creative and stuff and they tell their story, or maybe even make up a story, okay? Or, or they're going with the direction of the company, or therefore they're just selling merchandise and stuff, and it just straight looks like some South Park artwork, which is fine. It works great for South Park and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe for the younger generation, maybe they like that kind of stuff, that half-assed stuff. I do not. So, all right. I'm going to give it a 90. Well, hold on. I'm going to give it an 89. It's a solid, probably B+. Maybe not quite an A. But it's good. It's a good beer. I mean, I guess that's what we're doing here. You get the A is excellent, B is good, C is probably, I don't know, average or something, and then, of course, D is just, hey, I'll pass on drinking that. Is this a go-to beer for me? No. It's not a go-to beer for me. I like something a little lighter, perhaps. Not as hoppy. But, these beers are very heavy and stuff. They're hard to drink. and just pounding them down and stuff. I mean, but would I have one occasionally? Yes, you better believe it, man. This is a good beer, dude. It's a solid. It's a good beer. Okay, so it's worth a try, especially if you like double IPAs. All right, this is part of my episode where I like to, when I created the chuggability test. Chuggability is give you unfair advantage against someone who may challenge you in a bar to a into a drink off, so to say. Like my friend Casey Patch, he comes in the bar. I challenge you for a free beer. Yeah, he's a Marine, just like me. He's got an eye patch. That's why I put my hand over simulating that eye patch. And hopefully, if I can get this down nice and smooth, maybe you can too, and give you that unfair advantage against guys trying to get that free drink. All right. Woo. All right. Two, when I chug these, I get a lot of. Sometimes I get different flavors and stuff coming through, but it's got a solid hop flavor to it, man. I mean, if you like IPAs, dude, it is solid. So, highly recommended. The South of 11, made by Hoof Hearted Brewing Company. Like I said, South Haven, Connecticut, distributed by 12%. And I'm sure they have someone distributing their beer because that distributor probably gets a little further this way. Or maybe even to the West Coast, out to Cali. I don't know, but it made it to Kansas, so woo, good for me. Good for anyone who lives around this area or that way. All right, this part of the beer review, I like to pay tribute to those men and women serving our great country. Thank you for your service. This one's for you. A little America bourbon. And of course, always the Chesty Puller, wherever you are. And let's give another one. I'm going to do a review. Johnny Slicks beard oil. Check them out. Check my review out on that. Woo. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Louisiana Beer Review, for chiming in some of my older beer reviews that you did beer reviews on. You know, the Boulevard and stuff like that. Good Kansas beers. I feel they were good, and you did too. You gave them a solid B+ on one of them, and of course, always I know Stony Vineyards is out there watching, and Scott Losky. If you happen to come across this video, what the fuck, unfriended me and shit. Anyhow, anyone else, my Marine Corps family, my regular family, my mom, my daughters, thank you guys for watching very much. And Semper motherfucking Fidelis.